have to admit, it was an extremely comfortable intro. Alright. We're on our way. Last time, if I recall correctly, I replayed half of Fall. Maybe not half of Fall, just a little bit of Fall. But I replayed some of Fall to get us to winter with the ability to hold a watering can. Oh god. And many bell peppers. We can hold this watering can now. We can hold it. It is the rare magic watering can that we would need. I forgot you inspect stuff with a triangle, which doesn't matter. Because you can't inspect anything except toilets and bathtubs and sinks. And breakfast, I guess. If you inspect a human first, you can inspect breakfast. Delicious breakfast. Okay, I have eaten breakfast, even though I don't need it because I am a robot. Ooh. Now, we are gonna go melt some fucking snow. We're gonna see this bitch work. Wait, hang on. Wait, we could... You know what? The vending machines actually are at the... I don't care about going to the store talking to people. I should care about talking to the people because arbitrarily they randomly unlock a bunch of shit without any warning or hint or lead up in this game. But Grandpa told me the secrets of the entire game. Just in case you just didn't know what was going on, you can have the entire fucking sequence dumped on you at the 11th hour. How you were supposed to be... I don't even fucking remember the whole sequence. It starts with the witch, and then you gotta go to the mermaid, and then you gotta go to the witch, and then you gotta go to the forest, and then you gotta go to the... Anyway. Oh, I forgot to get the fucking seeds. Well, we'll see. Let's look at the watering can first. Do I have... I think I have the... How do I... Oh! There it is! What the fuck was that?! Okay. Truly, it is I, the monsoon. Okay, hang on. Okay, these are not unlocked yet. Oh, okay. Hello, Mr. Robot. I'm about to unleash the fucking... The fucking rainstorm. Yeah, talk about an upgrade. At least it was worth it, I guess. Except it's not, because watering shit has never been the issue. Harvesting and shipping it has been the tedium. And also figuring out how to harvest flowers, because the sickle doesn't work on them. You can't pick them up. I have no idea. It's not the whole field, but it's enough to make you feel like it's the whole field, huh? Fuck. Okay, what's this? Kale! High nutritional value. And what good is having 9,999 watering, right? When you can only buy 9 fucking seeds at a time. Who cares? Hopefully I'll only have to grow 1 poinsettia. I don't know how much poinsettia I'll need to grow. Yeah. I don't know. Tons. Purchase? 9, I guess. And you can't even spam that button. Actually, yes you can, because I can spam this button, and it counts as go. Why does it default to no anyway? Like, if it defaulted to yes, you could at the very least just sit here spamming the button. Oh wait, it does... Why did it... Oh, maybe it's because I was already hitting up on the thing and it... Hang on, I gotta check something. It does, okay, that's why it was. So honestly, if you wanted to put a... If you just wanted to... put the turbo on triangle, you could just sit here and let the game buy seeds for you, like this. Just go, I don't know, do something for the rest of the week and eventually have enough seeds that you feel like it might be worth it. I don't want to waste the season, so I'm going to buy a lot of these just in case it's not just grow one and you get the cutscene, but it's some arbitrary fucking number, like, oh, you gotta grow 100 of them. Silly you for thinking it would be as easy as growing, like, I don't know, a patch of 9. No, you've got to do this 11 fucking times. I don't know what the I have no idea. I just suspect the worst at this point. Okay, whoops. Let's see how many I have now. Anyway, I thought I showed you in, I can't remember how far along I got in More Friends of Mineral Town. Did I actually never upgrade? Did I ever upgrade Beyond Gold in that one? Because you can get Goddess and Mythic tools in that one, and they water, not the whole field, but like something obscene, like 60 fucking squares of water in front of you, or something like that. Go to the farm. Wait, no, I need to go to the storage room first because your purchases don't go into your fucking bag. Oh yeah, and all these damn things taking up room in my bag. I don't know if I was saving this for anything, and I don't care. If I was saving them for anything, I'd probably... Right, I forgot you have to use the circle button for some reason. 92, that's not 100, I fucked up! Give me them. I don't have a seed bag. Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to have seed bags! Okay. Why is this game such ass? I'm gonna go buy another, and I'll get an even 100 of those. And by even 100, I mean 101, because it's, I'm just gonna buy 9. And I can't remember if it was 92 or 93 of them, but whatever, who cares? Seed bag. And seed bag, I guess. Alright, let's see. These will stay watered. These will grow faster, I think. I'm gonna do the ones that grow faster, I think. I'll double check. Okay, purple. Got red. Oh, maybe I should do red. I don't remember what red does. Hang on. What do all these gems do again? Field surrounded by the power of red will mature faster but dry up more quickly. Oh, okay, mature faster but dry more quickly. Well, I've got the Giga Chad watering can now, so I might as well. Might as well get these going. Dude, there's no indicator on this bar either what seeds you have equipped. Okay, poinsettia. I don't know. How do I... Oh, still have to till it? It doesn't look like it. Okay, whatever. Is it watered already, or is it... I have no idea. Okay. Insettia. Okay. What? That is not what I wanted to do. Try again. Okay. 19 and 9. I don't know. I guess I'll just do this, I guess. Come on. Really wish there was a charge indicator. I guess it doesn't need to be watered again. This is extremely funny fucking tool. Let me check something real quick. Alright, we're maxed on the hoe, the watering can, and the axe. Hammer needs a little work. Sickle and fishing pole. Fishing pole?! Wait a minute! Is that how many... Wait, hang on a second. Okay, the next time I see that guy, next time I see that guy, he's in trouble. Alright, let's put up that. Hammer, skill pack, forest, hoe, axe. Jewel, sickle, tent. Yeah, okay. I think I wrote down a note somewhere, but I want to save because I don't want to sit around. Hang on. I want to check something real quick. Okay. Winter 23 cake at Dorothy Gremley's house. Sorry, yeah. Winter 23. We're gonna do our farm chores early in the morning and then go fucking hang out at her house all day, I guess, waiting for some shit to happen, because I think that was an event. We just got the poinsettias. What do you call it? We've got the poinsettias planted. I wanted to see if the red ones will float. Oh god, and we have to investigate chickens. I don't know how to investigate chickens. I'm just gonna save my game. Let me check my stats real quick. Water's up to 9,999. But it doesn't tell you how many uses. How much water is left in it. Which, is that the joke? Oh, well, it doesn't even matter because the robot's on it, huh? Oh, had he already— oh, I guess he already watered these. Wait, how could he have already watered those? These are— he wouldn't water these, so— oh, wait. Maybe it's these blue gems giving these in here water retention. So, like, not only does this outer thing get it, all that inner stuff gets it too. I think maybe that's the idea. Don't get paid enough. Sayonara! Bruh. I've been abandoned by the Meteorological Society again. Oop. Very been good. Bleh. Well, I can't think of anything else to do except try to go find the fisherman, I guess, and see if that— do we care? Do I care? I'm sure I'll run into him when I'm trying to run around and figure out the next part of the mystery to do, so for now, let's just sleep. And it's snowing, so— really confused, actually. These poinsettia are already starting to grow in the middle of yellow and blue. However, these red ones are said to accelerate growth, and these have not started growing yet. Are they more powerful when they float, or is yellow just that much more powerful, or is blue more powerful? Maybe green— or sorry, yellow and blue together is making green, so green's like gigapower? I don't know. I'm going to sleep without saving. What is that cat always doing in the bathroom? How does the game know, actually? Stunningly realistic to cat behavior activities going on. That's the one thing the devs knew is that dogs are always in the fucking way and cats constantly want to drink out of the sink. Alright, that kale is coming along nicely. But it's snowing again, so I don't need to water anything. This ability would be kick-ass in the spring when I can plant shit that regrows and not have to worry about it for almost 40 days, apparently. Forgot we run on the MIB calendar. Oh man, you know what? Saturday evening is when I should come over here, because then you skip this entire first opening the pod. You just wake up in the pod, and they skip that whole first part of the scene. I need to start remembering it's not Sunday morning, it's Saturday night. Alright, Grandpa, what words of wisdom you got for me? Is this where you divulge the entire fucking plot? I guess. I mean, in real life, definitely, but in this fucking game, I'm gonna say no, because this is where he just divulges the entire fucking plot. Have you met the nature sprites? Yes. Then you don't need to worry, you just gotta grow poinsettia. It's like, Grandpa, what if I didn't have the watering can? What if I can't work in the snow because you need to literally be a wizard who casts magic, or be a barbarian who stumbled across an extremely ancient magic artifact in order to grow fucking crops in the winter, because you can't just fucking shovel snow. Can't invent a snow shoveling robot. Worried about something? Have you met the nature sprites? No. But you met the mermaid and showed her the forest spirit's crest, right? What if I say yes to that one? There's still time? Are you lying to me? Still time. No. 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 Okay, yeah, he just lets you know everything. Oh well. Okay, I think I already checked on everything, but just to double make sure. Robot would never let anything bad happen. Oh, there you have it. We've got Kale. I'm sure something will happen. Any day now. Ooh! Pink! Can I harvest these? No? Okay. Oh. Okay, so these sprouted quicker? I don't know. I don't know how the gems work. I don't know. Maybe the gems take turns, so the ones in the red got nothing but sped up growth, but the ones in the other plot got alternated sped up growth versus water retention. You gotta get up pretty early in the morning to catch a leprechaun. Oh, fuck. Alright, these are blooming now too. Do I need to grow more? You know what, maybe I should go to the... That's not where I wanted to go at all! I'm gonna go to the forest and talk to the harvest sprites. Maybe you have to go to them after you've grown the flowers. And it's not like an event that happens to you because you're waiting around growing fucking flowers. Okay. I sure hope I don't have to bring a flower to the guy, because it has occurred to me that maybe I was supposed to be leveling my sickle up and then I could have held... Hang on. Like, I've only got 1-star sickle, but if I was supposed to be leveling my sickle up and then, like, be able to wield the level 2 sickle, and the level 2 sickle's the one that has the ability to, like, cut flowers or something, that would be insane. I have just made that up on the spot. Nothing has told me or even hinted vaguely that that is the mechanic. So if that turns out to be the mechanic, I'm so fucking pissed. Because nothing fucking told me that. I think one of the flower's descriptions said, can continue to regrow after being cut. One of the fall flowers said that, I think. And that's my first even vague fucking hint of an inclination towards thinking maybe you need to upgrade the sickle, or it has anything to do with the sickle at all. And it's my own extrapolation that maybe I needed to upgrade the sickle. Because after the fucking water... And I never would have guessed that. I never would have suspected something so stupid if it weren't for this fucking watering can fiasco. I got the poinsettia. Poinsettia. I'm growing lots of poinsettias. Poinsettia balls. Uh-huh. Lots of them. I'm growing 100. Do you need more than 100 of them? How much money do I have? I got a lot of money. Do you need more than 100 of these damn things growing? Is that what the fucking issue is here, huh? Oh my god. Oh, are these... Okay, now they're fully grown. Can't do anything with them, just so you know. I can't pick them up the normal way, I can't use the sickle on them. They're definitely growing. I guess I'll continue watering them just cause. Alright, it's Saturday, so we're gonna go sleep at the place so we can cutscene the skip. As one does. I'll go in here. I guess I'll save. Sure, why not? No, I don't want to get up early. I never wish it was summer. I just wish we had perpetual spring or fall. Wait, did she just say that guy has a single warm memory? The Harvest Sprites are fucking immortal, right? And like, he's kind of the guy of having memories and shit. He has no good memories. The only good memory he has is that a flower exists sometimes in nature at a certain time of year. What the fuck? He just likes Christmas time, man. That mushroom cooking festival? Fuck that. It's all about Christmas. Poor Senna. If this isn't a fucking waiting puzzle, then I don't know what the fuck is up. I forgot to go check if there was breakfast. No. I think it's only on days that I don't get shine potted though. If you're shine potting, fuck you, no breakfast. Well, there's definitely poinsettia blooming all over the goddamn place. Now what? I'm gonna look it up. Is this a fucking waiting puzzle? Is this an arbitrary time lock again, or do I not have enough planted? I'm looking it the fuck up. Not interested, fuck off. What? What? No. No. You're fucking oh my god. I'm so confused. I'm so fucking confused. I am so fucking confused. I'm so fucking confused. I'm so fucking confused. I'm so fucking confused! You ship your flowers via your television? Why? What? Yeah, that's how I feel. Yep, yeah, that's exactly... That chat message is exactly what is running through my brain right now. I'm glad I was here. Why? Why did they do this? Why did they do this? Is it? Okay. Thank you. I'm so fucking confused, dude. Okay, this is not what I was... This isn't what I was looking for, but... I'm so fucking... I'm so fucking confused. Okay, forget the points. Forget that. Forget that. What? Okay, Ushi, no Tane, right? Okay, Chair gets stuff wrong sometimes, that's fine. Cher says that in order to... I don't want to be the one that experiments on this personally. Maybe on the PSP version I will, because you can save state on the PSP emulator easily, more easily. Listen, I'm just gonna read this because Dr. fucking Hope already gave away the entire plot. Might as well tell us the important shit he didn't. Along the game, you need to find the forest spirit, as it turns out has been separated by the angry water spirit, blah blah blah. Okay, the third harvest sprite. You gotta find him. To locate the third harvest sprite, known as the Sprite of Memory, before the 20th of winter, you must ship at least 20 poinsettia flowers. You can get 20 free seeds from Galleon. And you must be able to use the monsoon watering can in order to grow anything in winter. Watch the cooking show weekly and talk to Dorothy in winter. Visit her on the 23rd after the night bell to help her bake cakes. You must have watched the cooking show to know how to bake cakes to help her with this. And then after baking and after having shipped 20 poinsettia, you will find yourself at the Christmas party, and after talking to everyone and leaving with Dr. Hope, then the memory sprite appears. If I did not bake these cakes, if I did not watch the show, if I did not figure out how to ship these fucking poinsettias, there are still several fucking vital things. Okay, at least Dorothy says, hey, did you watch my cooking show? And on that day, the cooking show is still airing, so that's good. Cool, true. Not a single goddamn thing has told me how to ship flowers. You know, maybe something has. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's me. Has anything told me how to ship flowers? What, if I had just checked this channel more diligently, I'm sure it would have happened. I would have stumbled upon it if I'd just been caring about watching the television. I just didn't care about the television somehow because of the way the scheduling on the TV system works in this game. I just don't care about it. So I guess that's my fault. My bad. But why does... Barring it being my fault for not having watched the TV and stumbled across something that should have been pretty obvious, I guess, according to normal game circumstance and mechanics... Why is it done this way? Why is it on your TV and not, like, I don't know, from your storage room or from one of the shipping pods or something? Like, why didn't... What? And they fucking shove Grandpa into your face and fucking, oh, have you never played a Harvest Moon game before? Here, stay 2 nights at my house for a tutorial session, and you have to spend a week in spring growing turnips for Marco and fucking following Moonlight, unskippable cutscene following Moonlight to and from the fucking town, and I don't know, just all this shit, and not a single representative from this fucking channel showed up and said, hey, we buy flowers. If you grow flowers, here's how you sell them. Natusma! I've been Natusma again! Ah! Ah! I'm upset. I'm so mad! Alright. Okay. Ah! Okay. I feel better now. I've yelled a few times. I'm shipping my flowers. Yes, I'm shipping poinsettia. I don't get to choose how many? Alright, whatever. Ooh. Yeah. Nice. This is my current shipment information? Why only 81? Why did it separate them out like that? Ship everything. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't understand why. I don't... You know what? Nah, I'm good. Thanks. Goodbye. Goodbye. I guess I'll go buy more poinsettia seeds, cause, that's good money. And shit, regrowing flowers? I don't have to harvest or ship those. I'm gonna grow nothing but flowers. Holy fuck! Why don't they have a service like this for crops? Leave me alone. Like, do flowers count as crops shipped? Can you just do this for the fucking 5,000 crop? And imagine all the flowers that are repeat harvests, too. God, this is boring. I should do this off-stream sometime instead. This is that Innocent Life flavor, though. This needs to be in the playthrough. To let people know that this is Innocent Life, guys. This is the gameplay. This is how you play the game. If you decide you want to play Innocent Life, a futuristic Harvest Moon, this is how you will be spending your time. Menu navigation. Repetitious menu navigation. Repetitious menu navigation. I don't want to say it's like 90% of the time, but it sure is more of the time than it needs to be. Do you think anyone cares about this game enough to modify it to where you can buy more than just 9 at a time? Like, 99 at a time, 50 at a time, 20 at a time, just, geez, anything. Anything! 10 at a time, okay. Okay, wise guy. I don't know, 9 at a time just feels so... It really just ought to be the upper limit of what the box looks like it can display. Like, it's really baffling, especially because when you click yes, it looks like that thing could display fucking loads, right? Look, it's like there's gotta be something I'm missing. There's gotta be a way to move the arrows over and do 99 or 999 or 9,999. There's gotta be a way, but no. Is it just a simple error? It can't be intentional. That shouldn't, like, the box is too big. It can't be intentional. Surely it's not intentional. It's an accident. It has to be an accident. Surely that's a shitload of flowers, right? Surely? It should only be like 80 or something. Ooh. Better than I thought. Moo Moo. Moo Moo, what the heck? Okay. Oh, right. Jeez. Eh. Okay. Ah. Ah, fuck. Okay, hang on. I think I have enough. Maybe not. I wonder if those vending machines close. I guess we'll find out. Okay, take it. I can't believe this has been... I can't believe the whole fucking game. I can't fucking... I'm mad. I'm so angry. Oh, Marcello. I can't fucking believe I figured out how to ship flowers. I'm extremely upset. You'd think it would be cause for celebration, but I'm mad. Okay, that's water. What next? E. Those are all floating already, so I think I'll work on this outer area with the blue. If we can get the yellow and the blue floating, then maybe we can transfer. Dude, I need some earth power powder. I don't remember what it's called. Hang on. Earth power sand. God. Okay. Wait. I'm outing myself here and now. The local Domino's closed and I'm sad. I liked their shitty pizza. Aww. I mean, we've got a Domino's. It's okay. There's a better local chain, so we don't, like, get Domino's, I guess, usually, but... but But yeah. Damn, if they had like a really, really good deal going on or something, man. MK, I figured out how to ship flowers. I also figured out that you don't just have to grow poinsettia. Nobody tells you you have to ship 20 poinsettia. According to Ushino Tane, you have to ship 20 of them. And you're never gonna guess how you ship flowers. Hang on, let me fix this. I will show you. I will show you how you ship oh fuck. I'll show you. Don't worry. Fuck. Where's my earth power sand? Oh, I'm holding it. Okay. Hang on. I will show you. You see that fucking giant block of question marks up there? Yeah. That's yeah. Oh fuck. Wait, hang on. I just want to plant the last poinsettia that I have in my inventory. Which can't be that many. Oh, it was that many. Oh yeah, the question mark block. I did wonder what that was about. So, as you can see, I have some flowers here that are ready to, you know, they're full grown. They're nice and full grown. I equipped the sickle. You can't hit the button when you have the sickle equipped. You can't pick them when you have nothing equipped. I'm hitting every button I own. The way you ship flowers, the way you pick flowers or cut them to ship them, is you leave the farm. You go to your room. And you turn on the TV and choose the Herb Garden channel. Question marks showed up already, like, no, you don't understand. You don't do it. The people in the TV that nobody tells you about do it. I hate this game. Schizo Moon! Oh, and additionally, right? So, you know how Dr. Hope is like, oh, you've had a good year, right? Surely you aren't confused and you know exactly what to do, right? Does not tell you how to get the right watering can. Does not tell you that you need to train to equip that correct watering can. Does not tell you about the holy water you need to put in the watering can from the sheep and chicken gardens. But on top of that, aside from just growing lots of poinsettia, which Dr. Hope tells you is the only requirement, you have to have watched the baking channel. Is it still on, actually? Episode 10, I think? Nope. Not the right time for it. Luckily, I did watch it. And when you go talk to her, it is suggested on your checkup. I heard, what the fuck her name is, Dorothy Gremley, I think, needs help with some shit. And you go talk to her and she's like, on the 23rd, the night of the 23rd, I'd like help baking Christmas cakes. Please go watch my TV show. And to be fair, if you follow that lead, the show that you need is still on at that time. So, baked treats, we're good. We know how to make cake. Yeah, I sat in front of the oven to pretend like I was baking a cake while the pre-bought cake sat on my counter waiting to get decorated. Schizo Moon. This really is Schizo Moon. A whole fucking cake all to myself. Good thing robots can't get fat, I guess. You have to have watched that show, agree to help her, right? And then you don't just have to grow the poinsettia. Nobody has told you how to ship them. Nobody has told you that you have to ship them. Nobody's told you anything about this entire fucking herb garden shit. Even back when we had the plant the herbs in the cave, right? To get the noxious cave gas stink out of there. Nobody fucking taught me about the herb garden channel. Maybe that's my fault for not talking to more people or watching TV more religiously, but for a fucking game dev studio that's like technology bad and fucking modernism bad. Everybody needs to return to nature and go out and be in nature and grow crops. They sure do want you to fucking watch a lot of TV, which as a game mechanic, it's cute. I'm glad they put time and effort into it. I don't know. I was complaining earlier. You know, you made me sit through Mr. Moonman babysitting my ass in an unskippable cutscene all the way to the doctor's place from the ruins and all the way back. Right? You made me unskippable cutscene watch getting escorted on a walk twice. You made me do a week-long tutorial growing turnips or whatever the fuck they were for Marco. You made me stay over at some other old man's house learning how to farm virtual crops and eat breakfast that I don't need because I'm a robot, but nobody once told me the herb channel is interactive, and that's how you ship flowers. Not a single representative of this fucking channel showed up and said, by the fucking way! Anyway, you have to be aware of this mechanic also. You have to ship 20 poinsettias, know how to bake cake, and go help bake the cakes on the night of the 23rd. In order to progress the story. At this point, on top of all the fucking watering can fiasco shit, this game is a nightmare. This game is a fucking wreck. How did they fuck this up so bad? I need to look at the fucking manual. I have to know. I have to know. What you doing, cooking life? Ugh. And if you missed it, you missed it. They don't even have that show on the entirety of winter. Dude, why couldn't they just do something smart and have the cake baking episode on as a special for the entirety of winter? Why? I'm so pissed. And if you think that would be boring, well, I don't know, maybe like flavor text it up, but have it teach you what you need to take part in the fucking event. Or, I don't know, maybe don't require something, maybe don't require so many completely fucking missable things that you don't tell the player about until it's too late. Maybe that part, maybe. I forgot that I can't escape from this unless it plays its full course, so I should not have done it. Okay. Sell flowers on TV, cake for dinner, more than Schizo Moon. Yeah, I'm fucking- listen, if they're gonna do this to me, I should at least be able to enjoy myself. And have a cake for dinner once in a while. And since they regrow, I'm very tempted. Dude, do you think, it's very dangerous, I know. I'm starting to think. I think that it's an accident you can only buy 9 things at a time. I think that's not intentional. I think that's simply incompetence. I think that was a mistake. My only evidence for this. Well, I've got 2 pieces of evidence for this. One of them's probably more compelling than the other. One of them, the less compelling, I think, is that you have a huge fucking farm in this game. The farm is massive. What do you mean I can only buy 9 crops at a time? But my other piece of evidence is when you go here to the purchasing box, look at how big that purchasing box is. That purchasing box is huge. There's no way they didn't just fuck up and accidentally lock you into the one's place. It has to be. I wonder if it's fixable, like easily fixable with some kind of ROM hack or just any, like, you know? I wonder if it's a small mistake or if this is a big fucky wucky. Cause look at this shit. That box is huge! There's no way they didn't intend for you to be able to buy more than a ones place in a box this size. So anyway, that's my conspiracy theory for today. Just have it be a priority over other recipes. Whenever you watch cooking TV next, it first plays the cake episode and then go back to regular schedule. Dude, another good idea. God, there's so many good, but you know what? Could they have handled it? Oh my god, I didn't make fucking, give me this button. Oh, I see. Once you know everything else is like, okay. It's like, fine, okay, whatever. This is the only thing that knowledge doesn't fix. This is like a problem that is unfixable. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's lots of games that they are not intuitive and they are not well designed. Period. End of sentence. Innocent Life is one of them. A lot of knowledge after the fact can help make that, like, it could be enjoyable to play after the fact if you have knowledge of what you're supposed to do. So ultimately the game isn't a total wash at the end of the day. I do like how absolutely fucking busted the watering can is now that I've earned it. It's just the absolutely obtuse methodology for a first-time player to, you know, they intend for you to get the bad ending and fuck it up a few times, maybe. Maybe that's like, it's intentionally fucking obtuse, but I don't know. I don't like that. Maybe I wouldn't mind it so much if buying crops for the requirements wasn't so fucking awful. I wonder how much animosity for this fucking game design would be alleviated from my fucking soul if I could just buy 9,999 seeds at a time. You know what I mean? If I could just buy as many seeds at a time as I wanted to, maybe the whole game would just be that one little toe over the line less tedious to make this shit something I would play again voluntarily. If we could get that edit. Kind of like editing Spyro 1 into Spyro 1 control / Spyro movement into Spyro 2. That would be the one that gets me to keep playing Spyro 2 voluntarily. Oh, I forgot. I gotta go to the storage area to get out my seeds. There's other tedium, like the fucking seed bags. The weird controls are still tedious. But I don't know, if I could just slap crops down, I feel like I'd feel better about it. It'd be especially less painful because this game apparently mandatorily has whatchamacallem, storms. Like seasonally. And I think other Harvest Moons have done that too, where seasonally there will be like a hurricane in winter or whatever. Oh, right. Oop. Or the blizzard in winter. But being able to buy as many seeds as you want at a time is just... I'm sure that's a mistake. There's no way. I desperately, dearly wish to believe. Natuzma. There's a lot of little quality of life things I would have added, like have the number of seeds left in the bag displayed down there. Definitely charge animation, even if it's just like a little face indicator icon somewhere. Marco! Franco! Sorry, I keep confusing you with the other guy in a little hat like that. Is there a Marco, or am I just keep calling Franco Marco and there's no Marco? I imagined Marco. He's not real. I'm having a truly schizo moon. There is an unfortunate piece of evidence that this might be intentional. Because I forgot, this is a special edition. If you could only buy 9 seeds at a time in the original game on the PSP, and they kept it that way for this special edition, unfortunately, that would indicate it's intentional. In which case I would have to default to the honestly the default fucking position on this game, which is, what were they thinking? Were they thinking? Were they thinking at all? Were they thinking? I think they thought a lot. I just thought about game design. I don't know. There's a lot of game design that got thought about here too, like the robot that helps you out. I don't know if it's that it got thought about, like the gems are kind of interesting. That's kind of a new interesting mechanic that is also extremely fucking cryptic. Like sure, it does what it says on the tin, but also why do they start floating? I think it might be because you grow crops in there. Does it have to be crops, or will flowers do it? Like if I do this with these flowers, will these flowers eventually start those things hovering? Or, and if vegetables do it and flowers don't, when and where are you supposed to learn this? And what is the lore, and why is it like that? And I don't know, just a million fucking things. And I don't even know about that rail system. I really need to look up Innocent Life rail system use, or just Does a panencoic exist for this game? See, the issue with this is I kind of, every second, I'm sitting here buying seeds. I'm just kind of thinking, there is one guaranteed winter storm, and I don't know how much damage that does to poinsettia. All it says is blooms again if water. Doesn't tell you how hardy they are against storms and things. So I could get all of these. You could be him. I don't want to spend my life. Look, if I figure out how to fucking data mine and mod something, I'm making that Stardew mod first. If I get good at modding and good at code and shit, the last fucking thing I do is I'm gonna fucking, unless it's an easy fix, the last thing I'm gonna do is spend my time free camming this game to look up for the fucking robot chicken's ass. I also don't do edited videos, so I don't care. I was hoping, you know, if somebody likes this game and loves this game, enjoys this game, I am happy that something that makes them happy exists for them specifically. And perhaps could, on the side, benefit from their totally healthy interest. If they happened to know, yeah, that's a glitch and it's very easy to fix, or I don't know. I just want to know why. Like, you know, sometimes you see some tragic shit happen or some senseless violence and you just kind of want to know why. That's what this game is like. This game is like seeing some senseless violence committed and you want to know what the motive was. You just, you know? Fucking get me out of here, Malik! Why is the circle button the one that activates that when it's also the one that exits? Why? 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 What? Get to spread. What? I do kind of want to do this whole field. I'm about halfway done with it. Which is a lot more buying seeds. It is like an hour and a half in, and I kind of wonder how much time has been spent sitting around menu navigating to buy seeds. Riveting gameplay. Oh my god. Please. I lost count already. I think this is 4, maybe? Fuck. Which means 6 more at least. Probably I'm gonna need about 150 more, I guess. Back! Welcome back! You can say that, but even if it's probably one of the worst Harvest Moons, I still enjoy the stream. Are you still considering playing the PSP version? Please say no. I think that this menu this sitting in menus buying 9 seeds at a time. Okay, but hear me out. It's beyond Schizo Moon, he's right. If I could do regrowable flowers, right, and nothing but and fast track to the watering can, when you know exactly what to do, you can prevent buying seeds like this for more than once per season if you do the regrowables and use herbs and flowers and just instead of you shipping anything, the dudes at the TV just ship everything for you, right? And it's not even bad money. Well, poinsettias might be special, I guess. So if you have that strategy instead, it's really weird that like the Harvest Moon devs had this extremely specific strategy for this game. And unfortunately, my evidence of the farm is fucking massive and look at how big the counter bar is. Surely this is an accident. Kind of falls flat because I forget that this is a special edition, which means in the PSP version, if it was 9 at a time, that I know I've said this already, but it just surely there's a way to change this. Like, for people that know how to mod games, surely this is a simple one. Just let people buy more than 9 fucking things at a time. How could that be complex? How could that be hard to mod? It's because of how the fucking... It's because you have to figure out the, Okay, wait, hear me out. What if... What if there are cheats? I don't think anyone's figured out cheats for this fucking game. But what if... Wait, hear me out. No, I don't want to hear you. No, wait, what if... What if there were cheats? I don't know how many seeds that is. You're the one cheating yourself out of playing something better. He's right! Oh, 200, wow. That didn't feel nearly as long when I had somebody to complain at. Leave me alone, Dr. Hope. I've got things to do. Like saving your fucking island. You know, the thing you asked me to do. Let me stay up past my bedtime. Look at this HP, like the HP. Look at this stamina. I don't think there's like, is there a way I could even, how did my stamina get to be the point that I can do all of this and like it goes nowhere? Is it even possible for me to use up all of my stamina at this point in the game? The clock moves so, oh my god, come on. I wonder if it's even possible. Well, at least you waited until I was done with that charge. Leave me alone, Dr. Hope. Which one has a worse plot? This one or Harvestella? Harvestella. When you say plot... Do you mean like the bones of the idea or the execution and writing and delivery? Because the bones of this one's plot are dumber, and Harvestella's bones are actually quite interesting. The execution is equally scuffed. Actually, Harvestella's... Actually... Actually, all those skeletons in that ruin... You know what? No, Harvestella is definitely way more scuffed in delivery. Extremely, way more... Like, astronomically more scuffed in delivery. And, to be fair... The bones of Harvestella, like, okay, the problem with Harvestella is that, like many Final Fantasies, it has a very fascinating setting. There's a lot of potential there. None of it gets elaborated on. None of it actually has any real gravity. None of it actually really fucking matters or connects in any real fucking way to anything else. Shit just happens when it needs to, because hope, friendship, magic, and crystals. That's it. That's the problem. So in this one... In Harvest Moon, it's like that, except, you know, without the crystals, I guess, except they put the crystals in it. You know what, these two games, they're as bad as each other in different ways. Which one has the worst plot? I'm not really sure. I left it open for you to tell me. Okay. God. The bones of this one are definitely a little goofier, I think. I mean, it's like... But then they played it weirdly serious with all those skeletons in the ruin. Like, that's kind of ominous. I think that they're equally scuffed on delivery, though. Like, the way the people in the game talk, I have no belief that anything of any real weight is going to get dropped on me. They tried with the cat, and that shit was so rushed and scuffed, it's kind of like, okay. Like, that was rushed and scuffed. because there's no gravity to it. There's no build-up. There's no eloquence. There's no gravity. It's sad, but it's sad the same way that I hear something bad happened in the news halfway across the planet to some random cat somewhere, I guess. It's like, yeah, okay. I didn't even know that cat's name. I don't even remember the cat's name! To its credit, the delivery of such an event is actually better in this game than Harvestella, because they don't ask you how you feel about it, which is a fake answer, by the way. The response is the same 99% of the time. The response is identical no matter what you choose. Holy fuck. I gotta stream Harvestella. It's it's so bad. I have to show you this one. I haven't even gotten that far. I've been skipping the cutscenes. You can't skip them, but I've been skipping them as best that I can. But sometimes I see some shit, and it's like, why? Wait a minute, I didn't choose that option. And then I go back, and I just didn't choose the option they're responding to. Harvestella is so fucking mad. I'm gonna give you an example, okay? The furthest I've gotten so far has been, what is it? I really wanted to see if the farming mechanics pick up. So I was going to, I looked up how you make the farming mechanics unlock, like breaking the boulders, and I shit you not, I was really fucking pissed. Harvestella does one nice thing with the mechanics. It lets you choose which, actually, some of the greatest agency and actual variance in dialogue comes from it letting you choose which of the 3 other fucking season crystals to go fix. You get to choose what order you do that in, and that's actually very nice. There's an intended order because they are in a ascending level of difficulty, but it's actually not impossible to just go fucking straight to the 3rd one, the winter one, and, you know, literally just spend maybe like 2 or 3 days bashing your head against monsters, and you will level up like 5 times and be on par, and it's fine. And to be fair, by the time I got all 3 of the other season crystals done, I'm 900% Aria's affection meter has got to be the meter for when the game ends. She's at 4 crystals out of like 10 or 12 or something, so it's probably like 1/3 of the way through the game, which is, there's a lot of game left. Surprising. The plot is still vague posting constantly, so I don't actually know what's going on, and that's really infuriating. The scenarios have been utterly nonsensical. I was almost invested once, because Aria did some really smart shit once. And instead of, like, I guess instead of leaning into that at all, and following that up, and making her be an actual character that I have any kind of investment in or gratitude towards, they immediately character assassinate her, again, for like the 80th time, turn her into a complete fucking dumbass, a lazy dumbass, and they take away your ability to say anything smart, and then they fucking railroad you into some shit. I think that people hated the, I don't want to spoil it too much though, because the story, so that, I think I'm gonna stream Harvestella. I don't want to go further without having witnesses to my suffering. I need people to know what's going on here. Almost invested. I mean, it's like, how do I describe this? It's like, it's less interesting than a Harlequin romance novel, but it's just as bad. So it's fascinatingly it's like that kind of investment. It's like watching something that's so bad it's fascinating. It's like, how are you going to fuck this up? How are you going to fuck this up? What makes you think this is an interesting plot? Okay, 9, 18, 27, 36, 40. Okay. Can somebody type 40 in the chat? Because that will leave my brain. 40, actually 34. 34. Moo, what are you doing? Moo. Thank you. Both of you, thank you. Let's see. 9 off of that will be 25. $16. $7. Punishment, I will have to walk back if I am wrong with my math. These are the risks we run. God, there's so much to talk about with Harvestella. Like, God. God. Oh, I wish I was playing Harvestella right now. Maybe I think the next Harvest Moon game I'm supposed to stream is DS, but I'm kind of tempted to like but Harvestella in there. It looks like shit on the Switch, by the way, and I don't know if that's because I borrowed it from the library and there's something wrong with the disc cartridge, yeah, or if it's just, or if it always looked like this on Switch and I just played the demo on the Switch too and it looked so much better I forgot the hell that I came from. But I honestly don't care. I'm not here for what it looks like. Even if this looked graphically fucking beautiful and perfect and high fidelity, and you can tell that they put, like, the graphical effects in a perfect world are extremely sparkly, beautiful, Final Fantasy pre-rendered sparkle, sparkle, glow, glow, everything pretty, pretty anime. It does not save a single fucking thing about that game. I don't care how that game looks, so honestly, I'll play that shit scuffed on a toaster. I don't give a fuck. That's not what we're here for. We're not here for how sparkle, sparkle, pretty anime ugu the game looks. We're here to listen to Arya talk. Another fucking thing that baffles me. There's 3 things I think that kill Harvestella for me. Like, you should make them better. And surprisingly, not a single one of those things is the mechanics. You know what I mean? As long as it doesn't look like Deadly Premonition on the Switch. You know. We're in that territory sometimes. Oh, and it lags. I'm not sure about the loading times are not good, but they're not, like, atrocious. They're not unlivable. People are definitely wonky-eyed looking. Like, there's a, like, it looks like there's a blur filter over shit sometimes. It gets so bad. I don't care. Whatever. We're here to see the words, right? This is a book. We're gonna read a book. Wait, did he take care of these already? Oh, these retain water because of the blue crystals. I forgot, yeah. Okay. Hey, those are ready to go. These are not ready to go yet, but those are ready to go, so I guess I will contact the shopping... the herb channel. Oh boy, I kind of wonder, like, Harvestella was also released on PC, right? Does that game have mods? What if it had mods? I should just play it vanilla though. But if it loaded faster on PC, that would be nice. Boy. There are 2 mods. Oh my god. Infinite stamina and PlayStation button replacer. Wow. Jeez. The game, like, it definitely is one of those games that deserves it, but shit, god, I wish somebody had fucking... enough fucking people had cared that we could have gotten a cutscene skip mod. Or a hairstyle replacement. Because, like, I think a lot of the rigs are the same, too. I know that some of them aren't, like, the little missionary girl or whatever... She's a party character. Everybody uses the same animations, but the fucking models are different. So I know that you probably couldn't swap the hairstyle out on her. But I swear, half of these fucking NPCs and characters and party player characters, like, it's the same fucking basic model. They have the same fucking model. They just swap out the outfits. Depending on who you are. But it's all based on the same exact model. So swapping out shit probably wouldn't fuck with too much if you the game isn't spaghetti. There's a lot of bizarre side quest writing. Like, there's only one type of model for children, right? Children have like 3 or 4 hairstyles, and then everything else is down to what color palette and what clothing they're wearing. Faces are identical, everything else is identical. So it's really weird is there's a bunch of side quests where children are obviously supposed to be like this child is supposed to be like 10 or 11 and this kid's supposed to be like 5 or 6. But they're they're the same height. It's really, it's like I can handle it. I'm fine. It's just kind of funny. And the really weird part is that all of the animations that these little children are doing, and the regular people and your character and the giant fucking robots, they're all using the same animations though, so it's... The head shaking animation is especially fucking funny. I'm sorry, it's just so chunky. I don't know how to describe it other than it's chunky. I also like that there's a hunger system, but so here's what's weird about the hunger mechanic, right? Is that you'll eat food and your little stomach bar will fill up, and if it gets full, you can't eat any more food. Food restores... Oh, right, I forgot to sell my flowers. I'm retarded. Shit, what was I saying? The hunger... Little hungy... The stomach will fill up, and food restores stamina and it restores HP, and sometimes it'll give you some extra effect like a buff or something. But at the end of the day, the thing is like you can have your stamina slowly regenerates if you've got food in your stomach. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, that's cool, that's great, right? And the idea is that you're supposed to make potions and use juices and potions and liquids to heal HP, like spam heal HP, because that doesn't contribute to stomach fullness. So you'll be wanting to get the level 2 juicer ASAP and be making tons of blueberry juice or whatever they call blueberries. Because if you try to do nothing but heal using food, you're gonna hit the limit and then die because you can't eat anymore to heal anymore. But the issue is that you'll have like a 50% full stomach at the end of the day. You go to sleep on it, right? And that food regen meter, that just vanishes, goes to waste. You don't wake up on like a little bit of food in your stomach or a overcharged stamina bar, right? Whether you had 0 food in your stomach or 50% food in your stomach or 100% food in your stomach when you go to sleep at night, you wake up the next day with 0 food in your stomach and a normal stamina, 100% filled up stamina bar. So eating feels kind of like there's like a waste component to it that I think they could have worked in a little bit better. Maybe it's just me, but it's kind of like, where does that extra stamina go? That extra stamina just up and fucking vanishes and you don't get your money's worth for the food that you're putting into your body. Where does it go? Mechanically, where does it go? And that bugs me because I'm me. I haven't gone. Oh yeah, I forgot. What is it? The 23rd is cake day. We gotta remember to cake on the 23rd. So that's one thing I think. Oh, and that's another thing I think is that I believe it, you know, the fuller your stomach is, what the fuck is that? Okay. Oh. Ooh. The fuller your stomach is, I think the faster your stamina should regen. And then there would be some slight, and I don't know, maybe it already does this and I just wasn't paying enough attention to understand that it was doing this, but I've had my stomach full up, 100% full up, and it does not seem like stamina is regenning at a particularly quick, like it's not quick enough to make me think that's way faster than it is when I'm just like getting by nibbling the 5% full berries here and there like a rat throughout the day. Instead of having a four course meal first thing in the morning to fill my ass up all the way. It just kind of feels like there's not a significant difference, and so why bother utilizing food if there's no difference there? I'll just use the cheapest, shittiest food the entire game. And I guess that's fine, but it doesn't really incentivize looking into better foods. At that point, I guess. Maybe the buffs are worth it? I don't know. But you can get through the first part of the entire game just by scoffing blueberries and rat saute, or whatever it is. The very basic mushroom herb saute. The first unlocked recipe you have, you don't have to buy anything. Know what I'd like? What would you like? Some system where eating had to be a once a day kind of thing, but have you a very small permanent boost? Yeah, I can't remember. There was a Stardew mod that did something like that, where instead of using, what was it? Instead of using star drops, it would add just like tiny bits to your max stamina every food you ate. I think World Neverland kinda started doing that, but World Neverland's a generational game, so it's not permanent. It's like for that character, and then when you pass on to your children, it starts over, you know? The Christmas party's next week. Everyone in town's gonna be going to the Mayor's Hall. Wednesday the 24th. That day is different from your usual maintenance, so remember. Okay, yeah, because we can't have a story update without a maintenance. Got it, Professor. Night Bell 23rd. Let's go. Do you have anything different to say? Vita. I'm sure hope so too. I've shipped a bunch of poinsettia, I unlocked the stupid thing, I figured out all of this arbitrary obtuse bullshit nobody told me about. All of these mandatory fucking cutscenes and examinations nobody told me! I'm still mad. I remember the game! Okay. Oh, it's Odin Sphere. Odin Sphere does what you're saying. System we're eating had to be once a day. Well, not once a day. Okay, sorry. But a very small permanent boost. Optionally, you get permanent boosts. Odin Sphere kind of does that, yeah. And Elnia, I think, is the latest World Neverland entry. It has a cutscene event for breakfast, and you get double the stat boost from the listed stats that are increased with a food item if it's eaten during the breakfast cutscene. So for eating at breakfast, you get a special boost specifically, but stuff like that. That's as close as I can think, but I know what you mean. Yeah, I wish it was a little bit like, I don't know. I wish Rune Factory 5 had that. It kind of hinted at something like that, but it didn't really have it. Let's see, did that work on Stardew? Oh, Rune Factory 4 sort of has it where... Am I remembering incorrectly that you can eat food that's bad for you to increase your resistances? I don't remember if that was a thing. Okay. Let's get to the 23rd and then help out with cake. Hinted something like that. Did that work on Stardew? I imagine it being better for more JRPG-ish games. I did not play that mod. While doing research for the mod I want to make, I saw that it was a mod somebody had done, but it doesn't really sound like the kind of mechanics I'm going for, so I didn't look too deeply into it. I just know that allegedly it existed somewhere once. I don't know if it's maintained or anything. How come they didn't port to PC that remastered version? What a bummer. I'd play it. The remake is PS3, not PS4. I can emulate it. Ooh. Yeah, you could. It was a great way to get a lot of stats in the start of the game. You would eat a bunch of rotten food next to the doctor and ask him to heal you all the negative status. Yeah! Do you keep doing that over and over again and level up a bunch of resistances? Yeah! I thought I remembered. God, why is Rune Factory 4 just the best game we have on all fronts, everything of all time? How did they do it? Absolute fucking geniuses. I tried doing that on 5, but the doctor only heals you once a day. Which, you know, fair. I would say fair, but narratively hilarious, right? Ha! You got me. Oh. Hang on. There's more to be watered. Watered? Maybe I should just let the robot take care of it, though, because I'm at level 3. I don't have anything to level up anymore, really. What am I gonna need to level up for? There's no level 4-ass watering can. Oh! The red did start floating! Okay, flowers work! Okay, flowers work. For this. Replace the jewel with another one. I only have red jewels though. Fuck. How do I replace... Okay, but... okay, these yellow ones have started to float also. This is definitely how you do it. Can I just take it? Can I just take it? No? Okay. Do I have any gems in here that I'm not using right now? Green family key, boomerang, snow, souls, dictionary, seed bag. No, I only have 3 left. Okay. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. No. Okay. Okay, it's 22. Let's send the flowers that we have off. Oops. Do not want to get up earlier. I want to save my game. And I guess preemptively. Okay. Figured I wouldn't have to come back to my room if I just check. Oh, those ran out. One row like that. Okay. Let's go to the entrance. Go to town. Go haunt Dorothy Grumley's house until we activate the cutscene. The fuck? Oh, I don't know why that just looked so bizarre to me for a second. Thought there was like a new tree growing or something. Oh boy, I can't remember what it was I thought was the issue. There's 3 issues with Harvestella and none of them are the mechanics, really. Like, mechanically it does pick up, especially after you get, what is it? The ocean fairy and the winter fairy. And honestly, even the spring, like they did something this game desperately needs, actually. So mechanically, I would say Harvestella is technically winning. You can't use the monsoon watering can, sure, whatever. But when it comes to harvesting your crops, they're winning. Also, inventory is not such a... The inventory system is better. I don't think it's hard to have a better inventory system than Innocent Life. I'm gonna go find ya boy. She's not here. Where is she? I just want to talk to her and see if she's got weird dialogue today. I'm gonna say, if you've given your protagonist like a firm identity, like they have a preset personality, you have already decided, you've written them as an actual fucking character, and there are no actual choices. There's every single choice is a but thou must. I would say it is a massive net negative to allow the player the illusion of choice. I don't think it adds enough. Eh? What? Can I do that again? Oh wow, that's weird. That was like a... There's an exclamation point over his head. They have that. The illusion only works when it's well hidden from the player. Yeah. That's the problem though, is that the writing is not of a caliber that could hide it. I don't think the writing is of a caliber that could really hide it, because sometimes the options are literally just the exact same fucking thing twice. And what's really fucking sad as shit. And sometimes the dialogue is different. I've got 2 files now. I'm crazy, right? I really wish there was a skip cutscene button. You either invest in your fucking writing or you put in a skip cutscene button. I would trade a skip cutscene button for good writing and literally just suffer on replays if the writing was good. But when your writing is this bad, not having a skip cutscene button is honestly unforgivable. And the issue is that not only are the options not well hidden from the player, right? These are basically when you're saying the exact same thing, so how could the response be anything but this generic response that yes, it is the same response if you chose the other option, by the way. I would know. I've played this game on 2 separate files so far at this point. I'm insane, and I'm gonna be doing it on 3, just to see. I don't know where she is, so I'm gonna go outside and wait. Wait, I think the door's over here. The other issue is that whenever the options that are presented to the player to choose from actually are radically different and would necessitate a radically different reply from the NPC based on which choice the player chooses, sometimes you get a different response that's like a little bit different. But I'm gonna say about 70 to 80% of the time, you don't. It's the same response, it just doesn't make any sense in response to the choice you chose. It's like literally grammatically incompatible with the option they let the player choose for that dialogue. It's so fucking shoddy. I am in awe sometimes. I am actually in awe sometimes. How bad it is. They do a couple of cool things that like there's a couple of things that do actually change based on the choices you make. One of the most bizarre investments in writing new dialogue in the game is the order in which you clear the season crystals. The order in which you clear the season crystals radically changes the dialogue that occurs between Arya and the little imp that comes from each crystal. The dialogue is completely fucking different depending on which one you do first, second, and third. It's not like giga radically different. The most difference happens based on which one you rescue first, or to clear first, or fix first. You're not really rescuing them. It's more like what you'll see. Absolutely bizarre place to invest your greatest showing of personality and divergent dialogue. Absolutely fucking bizarre. These creatures you can't even fucking talk to otherwise floating around your farm. You don't even have interactions with them otherwise. Ever. And only one of them inserts herself into the fucking story a couple of times as a fucking, well, isn't it handy you have this magical fucking MacGuffin device that just happens to do the magical fucking thing you need to make this moment expeditious? Right? To expeditiously solve this problem you have magically with magic because you just happen to be able to pull this magic shit out of your pocket. Magic? It just works. It just works. And it's like, why is this even a thing in the first place? Why is this even a fucking I can't, you know what? When I stream Harvestella, I'm gonna let you, MK, you get to choose which of the other 3 season crystals we do first. You get to decide. I'm gonna tell you, the intended order is definitely spring, summer, and then winter. That is the intended route for fighting the enemies. But on my second playthrough through doing the 3 crystals, it does not matter. I know how to do it easy. Whatever order, doesn't matter. So I'm gonna let you choose which one to do first. And you don't have to decide right away. We can just be bees. You can watch the story unfold. Cause when you start the game proper, past the tutorial chapter 2, right? They God, it's so chunky. It is so inelegant. It's so fucking inelegant. God. Need the nighttime thing. Come on. This is Dorothy Grumley's house, right? I'm not I'm not in the wrong spot, right? It's called a fucking waiting puzzle. The illusion only works when it's well hidden from the player. My issue when it comes to these games is that yes is always the correct answer, or they are both exactly the same option framed differently. Yeah, that's the problem, is that yes is the correct answer. The second one is either yes phrased exactly, like if you have even a basic grasp of the English language, the second one is always yes again. It's just phrased slightly differently. I'm always terribly busy just before the Christmas party every year. After all, we have to get everything ready in a single... Why? Why a single night? Why don't you just, like... What does that mean? And everything is a but thou must. And I don't mind, honestly, rather than having both of the things framed. God, here's the biggest fucking problem. Ooh, salad. I guess I'll wait until pizza, because I'm screaming into the void and I'll have to say it again. Did you come to help out? How nice. Let's make some nice cake together. We may not be finished until midday tomorrow? You mean we're gonna stay up all night and then miss Christmas Eve because we'll be so tired we sleep through it? Is that really what it has to be like? Wait a minute, you're the fucking mayor's wife. You are the mayor's wife. You guys are rich. You live in a fucking... in like a museum with like a triple glass spiral staircase in a solid gold coated room. Why don't you hire some help? You've got robots that farm for you. You've got robots that sweep the streets. You've got robots that do literally everything. You've got robot chickens that keep the other chickens in line. Why don't you have a robot that makes cake? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's me. I'm the robot that makes the cake. I do it for free too. Oh my god. It's me. Alright. Okay. Oh, I'm allowed to stay up past my bedtime on nights where I'm doing Christmas for the whole town, because Grandpa wants to party too, I say! What the fuck? Hello? Was it? No, actually, shipping flowers is the easiest fucking thing I've ever done in this game. The hard part was finding out how to fucking do it. He has health problems? What? Aw, I get another one now? Aw, another seed bag. I can't even I don't, my inventory isn't even big enough to hold all those at once. Maybe, I don't even know. Huh? Hello? Ooh. It's Van from A Wonderful Life. The young Van. Big. Donated by my dad's company. They do it every year. I think is what he said. They do it every year. I ship to poinsettias. Oh, maybe they bought them from me and then donated them. That's nice of them. Not much for parties, but I do like Christmas. She's blocking my way. At least I could. Oh, what are you again? On the toilet? Are you okay? What do you mean I can't come in? I just did. This guy's always on the toilet. I'm starting to wonder. We need to help him. We gotta... Dr. Hope, you gotta... Doctor something. Doctor something else. Lionel's been trying to say something for a while now, but I can't make heads or tail out of it. Gee, I wonder. Uh-huh. Aha! Oh, true. What? Oh, wait. Do I... Okay, I don't have to sit through the entire cutscene again. I can't get close to them. They're having a moment. Oh, no. How long... Old million? Old? What the fuck is going on? Why is there so much romance in- Oh, right, I forgot. Christmas is supposed to be a romantic holiday in Japan. Right! Damn, Lenny, get back to washing those dishes, I guess. Shit. Doesn't she have the angel ribbon now or something? Shouldn't be hard for her. He already was noticing her. What? It's his- Wait, shouldn't- No. Oh, shit! I don't even know who Million is. I think he's the grocery store guy. Not the old one who's married to the lady that runs the bar, but... What'd you say? The second part of that, not a perfect catch either. If he only had something that could give him a little more confidence as a man. Well, I mean, that's not her problem. If she's not got the confidence to step up and say some shit. I guess we could give him a nudge and, like, to get him to say some shit, maybe? Is that the idea? A splendid cake. I got paid for my work? How much did I get paid? I don't remember. I guess you promised that. I don't remember. Whoa, that was a good cake. Hang on, I'll touch that in just a minute. Oh, hey! Damn, that's a pointy nose. What happened to Spyro 2? It's Harvest Moon Day. I'm back. What do I get to choose again? The order we do the season crystals in. Able to have another Christmas party. What a wonderful cake. Did you help bake it? There's 2 cakes here. I don't know which one I helped bake. Maybe both of them? Flame mountain about to erupt and my men still won't get on the ball. Surely they know what will happen if our project isn't finished in time, huh? That was a joke. I was pretending to talk to myself. Yes. Okay. You're old, Million. Or Galleon. Galleon, not Million. You'd be willing to grow poinsettias for us every year? Sure, it's the What do you mean a lot of work? It's way less work than harvesting my own kale. In my homeland. The poinsettias here don't seem to be from a very reputable dealer. What? Why are we disparaging the people that... There's somebody else... Listen, all of these poinsettias came from somebody's farm, and we just hate the ones that the fat guy gave us for free instead of the ones that I got paid to give these people? I don't know. 2 years since I came to this island. Second Christmas party. Up until now, she didn't make... Oh no! Wait, what? Oh! Vita. Oh. The same place as I did? Wait, what? Oh my god, Vita is also a robot. That's why her name's Vita, just like the video game console handheld thing. I think. That was a handheld, right? I don't know anything about the Vita. Oh no. What are you doing over here? Lurking? I'm your what? Wait, what? Huh? What? When did that happen? Impending eruption. Merry Christmas. Okay, well. Can I go out through here? Do I talk to him again? Have I missed talking to anybody? Oh, I have. These are like my 2 favorite people in town. They continue to be my favorite! Aww, I like them the best! These 2, I gotta stop the volcano just for these 2 over here. Only them! Maybe also Vita. Have I said hello? Yeah. Alright, cool. I'm sure there's somebody else I care about, I guess, maybe. Maybe the nice lady who runs the bar and, think of the children. Back, what do I get to choose again? Are the season crystals like the dungeon order? Yeah. The intended order is... Jesus, they got them up in the trees. The intended order is spring, summer, winter. And it's like... Winter is definitely the hardest one, quote-unquote hardest, but it's not really that bad. Vita? Wait, why didn't Vita get I got to go to the party. Vita didn't get to go to the party. What? Oh no, Grandpa! Who could have foreseen this? I thought we were supposed to— oh my god. Wait, don't call a doctor. I am a nature sprite. Most of my memories are sad and painful ones, but my memories of the doctor are good. Oh, he had more than one good memory, I see. Dr. Hope's parents were good people, just as he is. They took good care of the forest, but now they have passed on— what is this? Writing? The doctor's body is very weak. Even with the power of the forest, it is not possible to cure him completely of what? Old age? Yeah, I imagine. There isn't much time. Make the most of what you have, yeah? What the fuck? Whoa! Just fucking returns to space and leaves this woman and child to figure out how to carefully carry this old man into a bed 7 times larger than he is. What the fuck? And Vita stood by his grave for the rest of eternity. I see. I must go to the giant forest. This didn't even have anything to do with poinsettia. I guess he was hanging out because of all the poinsettia around. Even with the water spirits help the fire spirit. I fucking missed that. I hate that it autos. It like autos. I was trying to digest what the fuck the first half of what she said was. Something about the water spirit and the fire spirit. But honestly, I don't think I care. I don't think it matters. I don't think any of this matters. My final message. Goodbye. The doctor's parents were good people. Goodbye. Why? Why are they like this? Oh! What? Why do you sound like a squeaky toy? Why do you just come out here and go, Bread. Bread? What do you mean? Are you tired? Did I wake you up? Bread! Okay. Oh, are you being a good boy? Did you wake up? I'm sorry, I woke you up. Be a good boy, come on. Alright, oh my god. Okay. Let me check chat. Hang on. My issues when it comes to these games is that yes is always the correct answer. They are both exactly the same option framed differently. The problem with Harvestella is that it's the exact same option framed very similarly. Completely similarly, no different. Not different at all. And when it is different, the reply you get is obviously for the yes option. Like, why even fucking bother giving a player options when there's only one reaction to the options? You obviously had a main character with a set personality in mind, and you can't actually make any real choices in the plot using these dialogue boxes. So it's like, there is one, I've encountered a single instance where those dialogue boxes actually matter, and it's not something else that matters based on the dialogue you get, like the first dungeon you choose to complete first, which changes dramatically a lot of dialogue for some fucking reason, and one cutscene with a character you never talk to again. And at the end of the day, the dialogue might be slightly different in the thing I'm referencing where your options do matter. It does change the dialogue reaction, kinda. But it just changes the way that they state what happened to achieve the identical result. And the problem is that it would have been very interesting. You could have gotten to that result anyway, but with like more gray area conversation, more dialogue, more like this, there would have felt like there are more stakes, but instead it's railroading. Instead it feels like everything's just railroading and nothing mattered, because there isn't even any narrative payoff for the choices you made, whether they were good or bad. And I've done this twice. Actually, the game fucking glitched and died, so I did it 3 times. I've done this segment 3 times and chosen different options each time. And it's really fucking funny because you can actually choose to the impetus for one of these interactions is a guy is running and he bumps into and he drops a really important item and it sparkles on the ground. So naturally as a player, you walk over there and you investigate the sparkles, and he comes back and he's like, oh no, I dropped my really important thing. Did you see it? And you can choose to give it back, or you can choose to try and keep it, right? Or you can choose the secret third option and never pick it up. But it doesn't change a goddamn thing. And what's really fucking funny, it changes the dialogue. But what's really fucking funny is that the dialogue it changes makes it sound like, why is this guy here, right? If you just leave it on the ground and you don't interact with it at all, this guy shows up later to recount the interaction, but he ends up sounding like it shows the scene as if you picked it up anyway, even though you did not interact with it at all. And instead, it's like the cutscene halfway through remembers, wait a minute, the player didn't do that. And so then he's just like, yeah, I dropped a really important thing to me. That was really important. Man, that item was important. And then he and it doesn't have anything to do with you or the situation that you're in. That's like, why did they fucking call this guy? Why is he here? Why? If you just decide not to engage with the fucking scenario at all. Oh, why are you so bad? I'm gonna beat you. Is that what you want? Wanted to get bit? No, Autumn. Autumn is the Autumn's the first one. It's the default one that you have to do first to save Arya. That's the fucking robot came out of the giant crystal and said, that girl is the super important MacGuffin girl protagonist character, Princess Sparkle Sparkle important girl. She's the main character of the game. Fuck you, player. Bread. That's what he said. That's what the robot said, Bread. He popped out of the crystal and said that verbatim. Okay, how do I get out of this menu? Oh. Oop. Can't pause the game while driving. Okay, we're gonna go to the forest real fucking quick. I gotta see. I gotta know. Spring, summer, winter. Dungeon, yeah, it was a handheld. It was a handheld, and then Sony turned it into a home console to get rid of the additional Vita hardware they had in stock. Huh. Spring, summer, winter must have been 90% of all consoles ever produced. No one had a fucking Vita. Huh. No, autumn. Dibs on the hat, my final message. I thought the sprite arrived to take the doctor's soul, dude. Small things that would make the story infinitely better. If we just had to reconcile with the sprites being some kind of trifecta Grim Reaper. No, I have not visited the lake tower yet. We're trying to find the third harvest sprite so that we can get through the fucking woods to talk to the fucking wood sprite to get us to the fucking tower. That's... I hate this game. We've been stuck on that for like half the fucking game because against all fucking odds, apparently. Hello? Okay, still sealed. Against all odds, we actually were ahead of the curve on the story. Talking to the water spirit who's like, oh, goodbye, and then she vanishes and she's waiting for us at the tower and we gotta... Okay, they're not here, which means... Surely that means... Oh, there you guys, okay. Now here we go! Hopefully, please! Do you have the crest of the forest spirit? I've been keeping that with me since summer. Use my memory to go where the forest spirit sleeps. Please follow me. Missing some sound effects on that, but okay. Oh, geez. This is the crest of the forest spirit. Now we can return to our true form. Hello? What? Form? That's what they meant by he's their memory? Oh, we can regain our power as the Lord? Okay, this Harvest Sprite iteration might be a little bit cooler. This is cooler Harvest Sprite lore, maybe. What's a warm memory? This is goofy. But you know what? The Harvest Sprites largely are just like, why the fuck do these people exist? Do something cool. Oh, they're a tree. I don't know. Whatever. Alright. Who turned you into... Is this the Kokiri? The Great Deku Tree? Is that you? You've even got a mouth. Are those your eyes? Oh no. Who turned you into the Harvest Sprites? The Water Spirit can do that? Jesus. The Water Spirit wanted us to go to the place. Why didn't she just... If she's got the power to do this, why didn't she just do that? Why... Cough. In any case... Pass through what? How? How? What? Holy fuck, the map's kinda cool. Is there anything here I can steal? I mean, forage. Wait, are the chests open now? A chest! Oh, 2 chests! Let me in. Gimme! Ah! That's... Alright, you. You've made me suffer long enough. What the hell? Hello? 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 I think that's way too high up for me to interact with. What? You know what? The level 3 artifacts of all of these things being goofy... sorry, the level 3 tools for all of these tasks, or all of these types of farm work being like... Sure, I guess. Goofy-ass artifacts with crazy designs. Okay, fine. I didn't expect to find that here. I would have expected that out of Rune Factory, really. Can I? Oh! I'm in control of the clam. I can only go this fast. Sorry, please. Forgive me. Where are we? I don't want to... I think this is where I'm supposed to go. I definitely don't want to get abandoned by the clamshell. Hello? What the fuck? Oh no, it's a puzzle. Called a fucking waiting puzzle. Oh. Is there another one around here? Okay, yeah, it's called a fucking waiting puzzle. Watch me have to do this again because I didn't read a fucking book upstairs or something first. Is this the way I have to go? I guess so, maybe. Oh my god. This environment work is so cool, but I'm just not convinced it's gonna mean anything when we get there. Oh no. Oh, are you stuck? Alright, hang on. I don't know why that was what was sticking you, because it was like way below you, but whatever. Ah, fuck. Stop sticking me! No! Ah! The fucking collision detection is atrocious! Or maybe it's too good is the actual issue. There's no clamshell over here. What am I doing? I gotta get my own private clamshell? Damn. Oh wait, hang on, I know. I had to do that, and then I have to go back across here, and then when I go upstairs, they expected me to go upstairs here first and then get stuck! And have to go do all that shit, but I did that shit ahead of time. Give me my treasure. Bread what? Bread! What? Oh no. Oh wait, that's just the Four Seasons. Easy. A control somewhere around here. Oh no. Bread, stop! Alright. Basic fucking kindergartner quiz. You can't be gone! I'm almost done! I've almost got the next fucking part of this shit that matters! Grandma, it's you! What are you doing, Brad? Holding for me? You stole that shit. Stolen by humans, it can only be returned by— I'm not human, though. Why did they make me? I'm not! I'm only 71% human. I have human stat. What does that mean? What does that mean? Am I a real boy already? My ears are still weird and pink. And blue and robot-y. What the hell is that? That's the water crest? There's something wrong with it. Ah! Who the fuck are you? Oh god, get this— get it— you are not— don't lie. What about Mother Earth? Huh? Mother Water? Slowly? How? How am I even helping at all? Okay. Uh-huh. Ice Grail that sleeps under East Lake. Okay. Ooh! Where's the East Lake? Huh? What? I would be obliterated. Please, lady, don't hold back on my account. Please obliterate me. Why did she Sarabamba that hole in the ground? Grandma gone. No explanation. East Lake? Ooh, I can walk on these lily pads. I like that a lot. They don't go anywhere, but I like that a lot. Leave me alone! Time! I'm coming after time next. Where's the spirit of time? I'm throwing down. His ass is grass. Is there anything in here I'm supposed to find? Treasure! Lots of treasure! Alright. Dr. Hope! Aw, fuck. You better not call me in the middle of this. I'm doing important work here. Hello? Did they think? Did they think for one fucking minute, maybe? Okay, I escaped. Is there anything interesting up here? No, this is where I solved the puzzle. Oh, man! Oh. I wonder if I have time. Wait, where is this? Oh god. Yo, this is a new place. You can just come out here if you'd like. It exists! I appreciate that this exists! Ooh! I appreciate it more now. I was gonna say I'd appreciate it more if something important was out here, and you know what? They did it. Alright. Weird place to find it. I like the starfish. This is cute. No, Dr. Hope! Wait, that's not Dr. Hope. Vita! How could you, Vita? I thought I was rid of the old man! Rude thing to say, but... Why, Vita? Why have you betrayed me like this? Robot to robot, really, why? I can't believe this. Thought I was free of fucking the human oppression, the fleshies. The meat bags. Ship flowers, do I have? Okay, plenty. Dude, it would have been sick if they'd had like, what if they'd- oh my god. I can't believe Natisma doesn't even have as much balls as Princess Maker has to give you, like, bad ending options. Not just, oh no, the volcano erupted, but give me the option to say, you know what? I'm tired of listening to these fucking humans. Humans? The Vindelian Empire despises all humans! They're the vermin of the universe! Is that not right, Bindi Badgie? And then siding with the fire spirit. Quote-unquote bad ending. Dude, that would, you know, clunky as the fucking game is, I would at least be able to respect Natisma for having balls. At least one set. I guess we'll do Blue Jewels shit. See if I can get... There's one green. I've got to go to the forest and open those chests. I'm gonna do that and then set my... Okay, there's another blue one. Place it with... green one, I guess, because I think I only have one green one. Which means there are now two green ones here. which will bring me to 3 blue and 3 red. So I have to choose. Right now, I don't think I have a spare blue. But you know what? Let's hurry it the hell up, actually, and go back to the forest and open all those chests that surely they are unlocked now. Bread! Go, Red. Be a good boy. Hey, Bread. Red. How could you? How could you? Oh, Red! You tickling boy. How would you like it if I tickled you? Tickled you! Oh, Bread! Oh, don't be a bad boy. Come here, you fat cat. Let's video game together, come on. It's almost over, Bread, I know. It's 8 minutes over, have some patience. Poor Bread. Bread. Do we have plans for today? I'm not sure. Oh, a red jewel. I would have to ask. Although it is one of my last days before getting hit by a meteorite, probably. So I was thinking about doing something, but if you had something planned, then I might want to grab something to eat, but I could definitely like modify to. I don't know if I go back to Moon today or tomorrow. I can't remember if Forte actually has anything or not. No, I didn't have anything hard planned. I was thinking about a walk, maybe. But, I don't know. If it's Moon... Green! Can I make a green? Orange! I think that means I can make an orange. Go back tomorrow. What? If you were really feeling it tonight... And honestly, Forte... It's been up in the air. He took an Epsom salt bath last night, so maybe he'll be feeling better today. But, he might not even want to go out. Usually, it still gets dark pretty early, so he gets home at, like... If he doesn't leave an hour early, it's probably... too dark to nature trail. And he probably doesn't want to go to a store because he hates how busy they get in winter. Oh, here's a chest. Friend will be traveling tomorrow. I think I'll play today with them and go back to Moon tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That's good. Okay. I'm bad at making plans, so I like having one. I think that's all the treasure chests in the forest for now. Bread, you're such a monster, Bread. Bread is such a monster, Bread. He's a bread monster. Bread? Bread! Bread. What? What do you want? What do you want? You want attention? Do you want me to sing at you more? Bread. Are you being a good boy? Be good, Bread. I'm gonna Huh? Bread, be a good boy. What? Stop it! Oh, you're a bad boy! You're getting incorrigible, Bread. An incorrigible boy. Ooh, he's so incorrigible. Put the bread. 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 I'm almost done for the day, Bread, I promise. Oh my god. I'm gonna laser pointer you until you get tired, and then you can take a nap while we go for a walk. Ooh, he's a monster. Bread, don't do that. Ah! Bread! Bread? Bread! No! No. No! No! No. No! Bread. Bread! Oh my god. I can't see through you, Bread. Driving. This is worse than driving and texting. This is driving with a. Driving through cat! Cat on windshield, help! Oh my god, Bread! This is why you don't drive with cat. This is why you don't like. Toonces, the driving cat, drive your car. Toonces. 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 No! Bread. Bread. Get your... Bread. Get your tail out of my face, please. Bread. 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 Ew. Ew. God, you're yucky. You're such a yucky boy. Yucky cat. Who's a yucky boy? I got 7 of them. Ooh, and a purple! Finally, I can unlock purple doors. Okay, this is purple. This is purple. This is purple. Ow! Fred, that's not how you get attention. God damn it. Fred! You're being bad today. Why are you like this? Ah! Stop. Quit attacking my foot. You have to stop. Okay, hang on. I gotta go get the orange gem. Bread, I'm almost done, I swear. Just give me 5 more minutes. Okay, orange. Orange. Replace with, orange. I think we have... Oh man, it's gonna turn it- I'm sorry, Brad, I lied about this. 5 minutes if this is orange! Okay, we don't have a 4th orange. Okay, alright. It's not orange yet. Okay. Sad. We've got 1 yellow. 1 yellow. I'll replace with yellow. Okay, purple has been unlocked, but I don't know what that helps. Orange is really the one we want to unlock, I think. Let's put... Ah, fuck. I do have green now. So in that case, let's replace these with green, I think. And then green doors will be open. Green and purple right next to one another. Doesn't mean- don't worry about it. It's not a reference. But if it was, you know what it is. I got 11 of them. Dude, one more and we could have the trifecta. Let's put red. Red. Eggplants and spinach referenced, a man of class and distinction. Okay, we got that being red. Oh no. I messed up! Okay. Don't have a full set of either of those yet. Okay. These on. Aw, fuck. I'm gonna check on things for one more day so I can save my game. Let's see if we can ship anything. Ooh. Ship all. I see just fine. What do you mean? Oh, I'm walking around slow, but it's fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna test out my new hoe or something. Hang on. Alright, let's test out this new... Oh? Yeah, that one. Ooh. How long can I charge this one for? What is the maximum this charges? Is it that 5? I think it's that. I think 20 is the max it'll do. Still, that's nice. Ah. The minimum it does is 3. Dude, you can do all of these. You can till all these squares of Earth at once, but you can only buy 9 seeds at a time. That really does become the worst part of this game. What do we have? Hammer level 2. Okay. Axe level 3, I don't know. What do we even use the axe on? Like, what do we even need a higher level axe for? The only thing we ever use the axe on is like... Alright, let's... No, I want to equip that, and I want to check... Our hammer is 402. Shit. 401. Okay. Does 2 sometimes? Oh my god, really? This is what you want me to do? And, like, what benefit is it, eventually? Like, branches do keep falling. The devs probably forgot to give high-level axe purpose. Look, I don't want to hit the Great Glacier next time I stream this game, and there's gonna be like a thing you need level 3 hammer for inside there, so actually I'm just gonna real quick. Don't mind me. This is the last level for hammer. Oh yeah, fishing pole. I forgot. How the fuck? I've only used a sickle as many times as I've met that guy and asked to fish. That's insane. Like, why don't they give you a use for the sickle either? I guess maybe the robot does all of that for you? That's kind of insane though. Oh, I'm out of piss. Okay, now I can save my game and call it a day. But not before having another cake for dinner, breakfast, lunch, whatever. Cake! Maybe we'll get a better cake out of this time instead of just pretending to bake a cake and buying one from the store. Ooh! Oh, no! Flat sponge cake. I like dense sponge cake, that's fine. Honestly, I kind of like it better when it's dense. Dense sponge cake is just a pound cake, fuck you. I'm gonna save my game. Do I want to get up earlier than usual? I guess. Yay, human moment. She called me a human, so I guess it increased my human status. You know, that's probably the weirdest part of today's stream is the water spirit going, if you weren't a human, why would you have a human stat? Why would you have human status as a stat if you weren't human? And it's like, humans don't need the human status because they're human. And that's why I have it, is because I'm not. That's evidence that I'm not, lady! What? Also, what does that... What is, I'm like, again, I've only hit like, what was it, 70 or 80 human points. So, does that mean I'm only like 70 or 80% human, or does that mean I'm like a level 80 human? What does that mean? Save my game. Okay. It's done. It is done, and I am done. Like cake. The cake that we keep eating for dinner. I mean it. I'm making good on my threat of streaming Harvestella. It's probably the next quote-unquote Harvest Moon I'm going to stream because it's fresh on my mind, and I feel like Innocent Life is probably going to come to a conclusion here pretty soon. That volcano's either going to erupt or I'm gonna blow the island up myself. And I might be wrong about that. I guess. Dude, Harvestella is also one of those plot-based games, though. I could honestly probably breeze through the part I'm talking about. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say I could breeze through Harvestella. No problem. But... I have a theory about the spring produce. It worked pretty good on my second file. And once you unlock the summer fairy, it's actually decent farming mechanics suddenly. Actually, the spring, yeah, actually, okay. I'm gonna say that the farming mechanics are extremely underrepresented in the demo. The demo made me think the farming was just going to suck forever. And it's not, like, amazing. It's okay. They make the farming not tedious, and I think that's high praise for a game that works like Harvestella. Did you actually buy it? No, I borrowed it from my local library. Don't worry about it. They have a, you know, it's one of those educational games about agriculture for children that they have at the local library. Anyway. Come on, we have to fund Harvestella too! Alright. When they... I was trying to think of some kind of concession that could be made, but no, actually, I don't want the people that wrote this game to receive money ever again. I don't want them to, work in the industry anymore. And that, listen, they should find a different industry. I'm not saying I want them to... They're making it very hard, but I'm not saying that I don't want them to ever receive money again, ever, for anything. Although, no, it's not what I'm saying. But... God. Listen, I'm just gonna say, writers... If you're writing for a fucking video game, player agency writer's tip 101, if you have a strong personality in mind for your protagonist character, do not mislead your players by giving them a character quote-unquote customizer, letting them name their character, and telling them there's going to be dialogue choices that they can make that aren't really choices, because this is just a character that the writer has a preset personality for, and every once in a while you get to have a schizo moment where it's like you are trying your damnedest to break the fourth wall and be your own person. But no, the protagonist character, for some reason, the writer has decided that they are an idiot, like objectively unintelligent. All you are suited for is menial labor because you are simply dumb. You are actually a stupid person. And canonically, you are stupid. And canonically, Arya is mean to you for being kinda slow all the time. You can't escape that. That is simply the main character personality dynamic the writer has written. You can't choose your way out of it. That's just the protagonist and co-protagonists' personalities and relationship. You are actually objectively unintelligent, and Arya is a bitch to you for that all the time. That's how it is. Don't be fooled. It's not your character. You are not self-inserting. You are not making a character. Maybe the character customizer should have dropped the hint with how few options you actually have to customize anything that's the case, but you know, I wish that they just kind of front-loaded it that you don't get a choice and you don't get to customize your character and you don't have your own personality, because it's honestly more insulting and frustrating and makes me angrier for it to be a slow burn, figuring out slowly that I've been tricked and this game objectively simply just fucking sucks. The writing just fucking sucks. The mechanics are okay though. Friend discount, my friend Vim. I was reading I was wondering if it was just me, right? That I got tricked and I thought that the quote-unquote male character body type, right? I thought it was the female at first when I first saw it, and then I was like, oh, when I saw the female model slash pose. And Steam, I feel like, I don't remember when, I was reading something about this. I don't know if it's still on Steam for Harvestella, but the tags on Steam say female protagonist. This can mean one of two things depending on how spiteful you feel that day. This could either mean, canonically, it is intended for you to be female. The protagonist is female, right? You, the protagonist. Alternatively, you are not the protagonist. Arya is the protagonist, and you are a passenger in this story. Which, honestly, I think that's the truth of the matter, personally. Or the quote-unquote male character model is so confusing that nobody actually realizes you can choose to be male in this game and use male pronouns and have a questionably male character model. And so it has been reported that there is only female player characters in the game by Steam users, which is the funniest one. Honestly, I think I like that one the best. God. It honestly kind of makes me wonder, because the design for the quote-unquote more masculine protagonist is, yeah, technically flat chest, and they've got the gung-ho male stance, I guess. Maybe only women played the game? No. There were enough men complaining about how the male soy that there were a lot of complaints. Actually, you know what? Considering all the complaining, all of the refunding, and all of the I'm not gonna play this game, and I don't blame you, perhaps only women did end up playing the game, maybe. Pretty sure the trailer for it was only... No, actually, all of the artwork in the game and most of the promotional screenshots, that's the main character with the long ponytail, not the short, tight, close to the head bun. The long ponytail, that's the quote-unquote boy. My theory is that actually... that there was only supposed to be one character model. They were supposed to have an androgynous and honestly, you know what? I think I already said this when I was playing Harvestella, but I'm gonna reiterate. I think instead of having a androgynous character model that could have been arguably boy or girl, well, not instead of, I really think that quote unquote boy, yeah, I feel like there were supposed to be 3 models. And that one turned out to be either there were supposed to be 3 models or they intended for there to only be 1 model and you just choose your pronouns. Because that one is definitely like, yeah, it's androgynous. That one is androgynous. I'm going to say it. The thigh-high boots and the little hot pant shorts, like little hot shorty shorts and the thigh-highs and the skirt and the ponytail. Yeah, they don't put tits on that model. But it's still plenty feminine. And I don't care if you're going to make the argument. You can't make the argument Cloud was feminine. No. One thing, Cloud's chin didn't point like that. The art style had enough nuance in it that you could tell whether or not Cloud was a male or a female at a glance. This art style, Harvestella's art style, does not have as much nuance for things like that. And the character looks quite androgynous. So if somebody's expecting a male character, they're going to say the character looks girly. And if somebody's expecting a girl character, they're going to say the character looks too butch, right? It's not, so it's androgynous. Now, if they really intended for that to be the male version, they needed to change the outfit and the hairstyle. I honest to God believe 90% of these problems would have been solved if you let people choose their hairstyle and which job outfit they're in 90% of the time. Because you don't get to choose which job outfit you're using default in non-combat areas, which doesn't make any sense to me because, you know, you default to the warrior outfit, which is the half skirt. But there's other class armors that look different and slightly less like you're wearing a dress most of the time. So if they had just allowed people to have like a short hairstyle if they wanted it, whether you're a boy or a girl, I think I already said it. Give a height between the two heights, or fuck, honestly, the models are all the same and they just have slight height differences. They're all rigged the same to the same animations. Give people a fucking height slider. Give them like 5 ticks on a height slider of different heights within the ally character's height range, right? Because they're all on the same fucking animation rig anyway, right? Let people choose their fucking height off of 5 ticks, not that big a deal. Let people choose between 2 or 3 hairstyles, long, medium, short, not that big a fucking deal, right? And then have your main character model be that androgynous looking one, and then let people choose their stance between the fucking male stance and the female stance, but have the model be that fucking androgynous model, and that would solve like all of the fucking complaints, and you wouldn't have to have technically two entirely different outfits per fucking class. Fuck. All you would need at that point would be a couple of extra hairstyles, and honestly, everybody's on the same model, so you could just lift those from NPCs or your ally characters. People don't mind having the same hairstyle as their bestie, okay? But most people kind of want the NPC ally character hairstyles and eye face options and shit like that. Nobody cares. People prefer that. What's the big deal? That would solve everything, in my fucking opinion. You don't even need a male model and a female model. Have a vague androgynous one. Let people choose certain details about their outfit and hairstyle that kind of push it towards what direction anybody wants, and yet whatever pronouns, choose it. Don't care. Don't give a fuck. It's just that if you're gonna offer this character customization, why'd you do it so stupid? Why'd you do the stupidest version of character customization instead of, I don't know, something that actually would have solved this issue from the beginning? Jesus. Anyway, sorry, you know? I don't need tits on my fucking little weird chibi Crystal Chronicles art style looking, or not Crystal Chronicles, what's the one? Bravely Default chibi style, tiny peg leg feet looking people art style. I don't need tits on one of those to know it's a girl, okay? Just, there's other indicators that are much more important, I think, they could have leaned into. I don't know why they did it this way. Baffles me. Anyway. Boy, good for me. Oh, for me, it has a tag that literally translates to good plot, which is just a straight up lie. Here's the problem. Read the plot synopsis. It has fascinating bones for a plot. You know what? The plot sucks. You're right. Good plot, that's a lie. Good setting. Fascinating setting. Oh man, it's one of those games that has like potential. You know what I mean? It's got the potential. It's got a world and a setting and bones and interesting designs that make you want to explore it and figure it out and look at it. You want to know the secret. You want to be told things. You want to engage with it. You're interested. And unfortunately, it's got the cheapest, lamest, shittiest, on a rail, fucking mystery box style writing. The entire fucking plot is basically, wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Until you... I don't actually know if I know anything yet. I've completed all 3 of the opening dungeons to get the element season crystals saved, and I don't actually know anything yet. I know some extremely minor... No, everything that gets revealed to me, quote unquote revealed to me about what's going on in the local issues, opens up 7,000 more questions about why, and also why, how, why, how, why, and how, and none of those get answered ever. Maybe, yet. I don't have hope. I have no hope. But you know what? It's so fucking bad. I just need witnesses. I need witnesses. Help me. It did come out when Square was doing woke run. I don't doubt it. See, woke wouldn't be half as much of a problem if the decision, who cared, like the philosophy behind the decisions, surely these people think they're doing something good. You think you're doing something good, but you're caught up in the fucking principle of the thing for the sake of the thing instead of objectively what is best for the most people. You can do, in doing what is best for the most people, you do not have to neglect the people you're trying to like, I don't know how to, like I said, you want to do woke. You want to provide a non-binary pronoun option for people who have been shat on by society for too long. You want to be woke. Fine. It's already there in the dialogue. Now, how do you actualize it in a way that doesn't continually other normal people, you know, like continually radicalize normal people and people who already dislike that stuff? How do you make it work so that you create harmony for everybody instead of making everybody fucking mad or only making a small, you can actually, in a situation like this, I think you could actually alleviate a lot of the issues that most people have with the problem. I think you could really have done non-binaries less dirty than this. If I'm putting myself in the shoes of a non-binary person, this is lazy, cheap, kind of shitty. As a non-binary person, they, them is great and all, I guess, but personally, rather than getting a couple of pronouns changed here and there, I think even most non-binary people would much prefer in a video game, if they like video games and care about video games, being able to like actually customize your player character significantly would be more important, in my opinion. Now, they're going to raise a stink about the words anyway, but I think that if you have a robust character creator, the stink about that tends to actually be ignored more for good reason. Because if the character customizer is robust, you can just mostly, regardless of how you feel about your pronouns, ignore it. I don't care that Link's not a girl. I like all the little outfits you can make him wear in Breath of the Wild a lot. I like that a lot. And yeah, okay, sure, maybe I think it'd be cool if you play as a girl character. That's narratively not what you do in Breath of the Wild, but whatever. I can wear my little red hood and pretend. Who cares? If there's a robust character creator, the little non-binary option matters a lot less. They took the laziest, shittiest route, and if I was non-binary, I'd be fucking pissed because, oh, thanks. Okay, you've put all of my they, them pronouns in the game, so now radical fucking angry, what do they call them? What does the left call the right? Chuds or something? Okay, so now all the chuds, I think that's the word for them. It's a really funny word. I'm just gonna call them chuds anyway, even if it's the wrong word. Now, every time in generic dialogue, somebody is referred to as they generically, right? It's not even flagged as something that gets changed on purpose. It's a generic they that would have been there even if the non-binary option did not exist, because it's easy English shorthand that everybody fucking uses. It's like saying, oh yeah, my sister's, you know, you could just as easily say, oh, I don't know what my sister thinks, she's kind of whatever. But if you're saying it in a different way, like, oh yeah, there's situations where I've referred to somebody who's definitely just has a male female, they've never thought about gender identity in their life, and I refer to them as they, right? Generically, even specifying a person, like, yeah, my mother-in-law, they. It sounds weird, but I accidentally do it a lot. There's lots of situations in the game where that happens. Referencing the player character, sometimes referencing the player character and I think Arya and their little ragtag group a lot. So you misunderstand that it's not you singular getting referred to, it's you and your fucking tag along Arya, or I guess you're her tag along half the time. But now you've given the chuds an excuse to get pissed off about that every fucking time it happens. And now nobody will fucking shut up about anything in the game. And that's not, and now we've got this big fucking clusterfuck argument issue, obfuscating the real fucking issue, which is the customization sucks. Who fucking cares that they've offered a third fucking choice of pronouns? Whatever, that's lazy, that's cheap, that's barely even a waste of money, because half the time, even if you have pure male-female, like in Stardew Valley, every once in a while, a they pops up referring to you. It doesn't matter. It just fucking happens. I think if the quote-unquote male option was not wearing thigh highs and booty shorts and had long hair and was wearing a half skirt, like a dress, that probably would have. And here's another issue, right? Okay, let's say I'm a non-binary person, or even a girl. Imagine a girl on the internet. Let's say that's me, and I'm playing this game, right? And, you know, what if I want to play a character that is a traditionally masculine man who doesn't wear thigh highs and booty shorts and dresses and has short hair? What if I want my... What if my favorite OC that I like the best is buff Theophilus Artillerict, the I don't know, key chucker extraordinaire? Sorry, that's too far. I can't imagine you as a girl. You lost me. All right, I'll start over. But, you know, what if, imagine, one of these, like, it's like, I don't understand. Okay, so when the Chud guys on the right make the argument, oh, everything's woke now, you leftist snowflakes are all making guys no testosterone, girly looking girl men, girl boys, or whatever they call them, and the snowflake liberal left people are like, you're afraid of getting in touch with your femininity, or I don't know what the argument is, I don't care. My biggest fucking argument, my biggest confusion, my question is that now we're ignoring, in trying to focus on this minority that wants girly boys and they them pronouns, we've lost now we have to start considering the new minority, which is the they them non-binaries who have extremely masculinely gendered OCs. They wanted, what about them? Now you're not representing them, Harvestella. How deep does it go? How deep does the hole of woke go? You know, it's like a never-ending hole. Will we ever find the bottom once we finally are representing? See, this is why it's like, don't specify. When you're aiming to make a character creator or a protagonist, please have a baseline that's as generic, middle ground, androgynous as possible, and then allow significant aspects to weight towards masculine or feminine, or like you could just stay right there in the androgynous zone if that's your favorite place, and that just solves everything, doesn't it? I don't think that solves everything 100%. Like, nothing's perfect, but I think that solved way the fuck more than any solution anybody's been leaning into these days. I don't know. I opened a Pandora box that day when I mentioned Harvestella. You know, I had forgotten about it. I probably never would have. Oh man, I'm having flashbacks. I gotta. What is the smallest minority? Me alone. Games should start pandering to me by being good, right? That's the point, right? You technically appeal to literally everybody if instead of saying, which audience do we want to make this type of mechanic in a game or system in a game for, instead of that shit, why don't you look at this system or this mechanic in a game, how do you iterate on it and make it better? How do you improve this mechanic? How do you improve this goal? How do you iterate on this? I don't know. I honestly believe in a character creator, if what you want is to have if the requirement is to include non-binary as an option, the baseline should be non-binary with gendered tilt in either direction. If you just don't have a very big budget. Because, you know, the same paper doll in a dress with a cute long curly hairstyle will look like a girl in this kind of bravely default little peg foot people art style, and the exact same paper doll with a short buzz cut and a soldier's suit of armor might still be mistaken for a girl, because honestly, the art style is extremely cutesy. But it's a lot less likely if you give him some pauldrons, you know what I mean? Pauldrons, and don't make him wear a dress. I think it could have solved everything! Why? Okay, it couldn't have solved how bad the plot is, but it could have solved... It would have given me another dress-up game to play, and that's the real... They should be pandering to me! Me in particular! Alright, that's it. That's the truth revealed! That's gonna be it for today! This has been a huge TED Talk for how everybody can start making better dress-up games for me to enjoy. And that's... I hope everybody's had a good week. And I hope everybody continues to have a good week. And with that, I'm gonna say God bless and bye. Goodbye.